Hey, look, we transferred over.
There must be something wrong. Can't you run a diagnosis or something?
What was that?
No, it's just,
Why was it still talking?
it's the same like before.
Catherine, why was he still talking?
That's how it works, you know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on in Toronto.
God damn you, Kath. 2 Simons? There can't be 2 Simons.
What did you think would happen?
That you were gonna take my mind and put it into another body, like a brain transplant.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't work that way.
You realize how messed up this is?
Please, I didn't mean to upset you.
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
Please stop.
You're fucking disgusting. What's gonna happen to him?
He'll sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in this fucking nightmare again? All alone? So cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him? Make friends? Let him know that we have to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
What if he didn't need to wake up?
You'd do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
There. I set it up for you. Hit the switch if you want to drain his battery. He'll die within a minute. I'd rather not stay plugged in any longer.
Wow, so you don't want to be here for this, even though you knew that this is what we were going to be doing. Like, one, Simon's a moron for not realizing that the jump was going to be a copy. It's pretty explicitly spelled out for him. 2, Catherine knew that she was sentencing this guy to death. One way or the other, either she was going to be here for it, or we were going to be at the bottom of the ocean. It's a fucking rough situation to be in. Anyways, that's what we looked like. Like, you can get real up close and personal. You think that I would really wish that they would go all in, because they're not afraid of doing the body horror thing. I want to see more of like a skull just cut off right along that line there. But yeah, now we're in a hazmat suit, a deep sea diving suit. And we are absolutely gonna unplug ourselves. I think it's about time that we let that battery drain happen. What is the alternative? Again, Simon says it. He's just gonna wake up and be locked in this room with his new crap friend, right? Right? It's not how you want to live. It's a rough time. And Catherine is a coward and kind of emotional about not wanting to see me kill myself, because she was already sentencing me to die. Anyways, that's emotional gut punch number 1 of the game, which really should not be an emotional gut punch. Everyone should be on the same page about what is happening. Welcome to the new body, same as the old body. Well, good, it's got headlights. There is the crane? Or is this the crane? I actually don't remember. Well, we're not going down that way. I mean, I guess we could maybe just fall and not get crushed. We might be okay this time. I still think I would rather take the lift down, to be perfectly honest. Also, I don't like the insinuation from the other guy's name, Ross, that he will follow us down here. But time to get on the crane. How a nice
Are we
long.
done here?
Yeah,
Activate the climber, please.
sure thing.
Ooh, the yelling match left everyone feeling a little bit rough.
Take a seat and we'll be off.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, I can understand the cold shoulder. It's not really something you wanna be talking about with people right now.
Have we figured out what happens when we die yet? Is that even possible? If there's some kind of afterlife, do you think my place is taken? The real me died like 100 years ago. Is there still room for me? And what about the Simon I killed at Omicron? What do you think, Catherine? Is there a heaven full of redundant copies of the same people? Is there someone up there who called me an imposter? It's dumb luck, right? And I woke up in the right body. I basically flipped a coin, and if I had called the wrong side, I'd be rotting away at Omicron. I mean, there's nowhere to know, right? You didn't hit the make sure Simon wakes up in the right body switch, did you? Not that you would know. I mean, he would still claim to be the right Simon. Christ. This is awful. We did an awful fucking thing. And you wouldn't mind? Why would you? How could you know that it's not me, the me that I am, the same that I've always been? Please say something. I don't want to think. Please.
I don't know what to say. I don't want to upset you.
Say anything.
When I was little, I used to climb the stairs all the way to the top of the building. And I can still feel how I had to, tuck my arms so I could push the heavy steel door open. Well, the first time that I dared go up there, I stepped out onto the roof and watched the smog rise and fall over Taipei. I got all the way up to the corner ledge and, I felt the warm wind in my hair and the sun was setting and the streets below were shadowed by the tall buildings. The people pushing through the crowd flowed like paint from an artist's brush. Street food vendors filled the air with aromas of all my favorite foods. For a brief moment, I felt connected to the world in a way that I never had before. It was the most profound feeling of comfort and sense of belonging I could ever hope for. I really never felt the same way again, but I went up to the roof many times after. I'm not religious, but I can see why people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case, at least every once in a while.
Do you still feel that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still here.
What's the point of going on? Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of the sea. We'll never be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess. When I was back in Toronto, even the worst case, the darkest futures I could predict, they at least included my previous life somehow. I feel so uprooted. There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel like I belong. Even if we make it to the Ark, would it be any different? I'd still be alone. No friends. No family.
You could make new friends. I'm sure everyone would like to know the time traveler. If not, you still have...
Ah, fuck.
Catherine? Kath? Hello, Catherine. What happened?
Well, I'm glad that one, moment of panic, heartfelt cry of "Don't leave me alone," and then a shared childhood story about the interconnectedness of all life inside of a bustling city helped patch up a friendship, but...
Hey, I know it's not much, but why have we stopped moving?
The power blacked out for a moment. Think it could be the atmospheric pressure. It's pushing pretty hard, really testing the limits of my suit.
Don't worry, it should hold.
Comforting.
It will hold.
Does time freeze when you're not powered?
Time feels omitted more than anything.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held back or hindered. And I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing. It's simply missing.
Sounds like sleeping without the dreaming.
Yes, but generally you anticipate when you're about to sleep, and there's a natural continuation since we tend to wake up where we went to sleep. My experience is more like an ever-changing moment that never really seems to find closure.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
I suppose so. I guess it sounds exciting, but it really keeps me activated to the point of exhaustion.
It's rough.
Could be worse. Could be a time traveler stuck in a body made from black goo.
That'd be the worst.
Okay, so at least they still have a little bit of levity regarding it. The other thing to think of, and that is something that I do think about, is like we experience our fuck. Not again. Yo! Hey, what's up, buddy?
You did it! You did it! I will make preparations.
Whoa!